Daily Devotion with Pastor Balla for April 27th, 2023, from Proverbs chapter 16, verse 26. A worker's appetite works for him. His mouth urges him on. This is a beautiful and poetic expression here, that we are blessed when we want to work and to work hard so that we can eat. Nothing wrong with a hunger that's driving us for good old-fashioned hard work. And then we can enjoy the benefits of our hard work with good satisfaction. Verse 27, a worthless man plots evil, and his speech is like a scorching fire. We've heard about previous Proverbs speaking about good and kind words. Well, this one's focusing on evil words, and evil people speaking those words being like a scorching fire. Verse 28, a dishonest man spreads strife, and a whisperer separates close friends. Wow, I wish I knew this proverb when I was much younger and I was growing up. But yes, there are dishonest people who are just trying to separate good, close friends. And they do it very deceptively, even with a whisper. And if you think about it, we shouldn't be surprised. This is the devil's doing, so to speak. Why? Because the devil does not want us to have good Christian friends. The devil would rather have us act out so that we lead ourselves into isolation, rather than to have a support group of good Christian friends. Verse 29, a man of violence entices his neighbor and leads him in a way that is not good. Yes, we are reminded that evil is constantly trying to pull us away from God. And as Christians, we should always be practicing discernment. Verse 30, whoever winks his eye plans dishonest things, and he who purses his lips brings evil to pass. Sometimes our body language does give our intentions away, but we also need to realize that when people do wink their eyes, it does not always mean they have an evil intent. Verse 31, gray hair is a crown of glory. It is gained in a righteous life. I think I'm appreciating this proverb more and more, especially as my gray hair is coming in more and more. But just like the previous proverb noted about the winking of an eye, not everyone who has gray hair has a righteous life. But the gray hair is a sign of older age and implied wisdom. Verse 32, whoever is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he who rules his spirit than he who takes a city. Notice the comparison and contrasts here. Slow to anger contrasted with the mighty. The second point, he who rules his spirit, that is himself, self-discipline, versus he who takes a city. Now let's put this together. We would rather be the one with self-discipline, that is slow to anger, instead of the mighty one who rules the city. Why? Better to have control of one's own body so that we do not disobey God, instead of controlling hundreds or thousands of people and losing the gift of faith because of our undisciplined body. Verse 33, the lot is cast into the lap, but its every decision is from the Lord. Casting of lots, well, it's the way they chose Judas's successor. And while the world would say that's just a game of chance, casting of lots, that is, God can use the casting of lots for his direction. But remember, God has always given us his word. And we should always go to God's word first and hang on to that holy word as the ultimate source of truth for our daily lives. God's peace and many blessings be with you, and thank you for listening. And please take an opportunity to share this message with others. If you have enjoyed these daily devotions, please consider making a donation to Peace Lutheran Church, 24024 West Main Street, Plainfield, Illinois, 60544. Thank you again for listening.